This is our 2003 Desiderata. So far we've only made this wine one time. It's a very special, very dear wine to me because it's something I actually conceived of when I was a home winemaker. And again, when I started making wine, I thought I'd be Bordeaux-centric, and I thought, what greater way would there be to honor the Bordeaux winemaking tradition than to take all 6 noble Bordeaux varietals and blend them together. At that time in my life, I'd never seen it done before, and you really don't see too many wines with all 6 varietals blended together. So. It took a long time to put this project together. It's a blend of Malbec, Carmenere, Petit Verdot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc. The name Desiderata comes from a very well-known poem. The word Desiderata is Latin for an intense yearning for something or an extreme desire for something. A very dear friend of mine in high school gave me this poem, Desiderata, and it's a fairly long poem, but it's wonderful sage advice for navigating life from beginning to end. And it's such a special poem. I memorized it when I was in my youth, and my father read it at Tracy's and my wedding, and in her parents' backyard. He was standing under a tree next to a creek, and so everything about this wine just touches my winemaking existence to the core.
It was one of those wines that Chuck kept in barrel for a number of years, and then cellared it after it went into bottle for I think 3 years, and so it was 8 years old before we even released it.
Sometimes we'll come into the barrel room just to show some people, or look around at the barrels, and written in chalk there's like 03 or 05, some juice in here, and we're just wondering what the heck is going on up our winemaker's sleeve, because he releases some really fun things. We had no clue about the Desiderata, at least I didn't.
Yeah, that was one of those wines that Chuck kind of hid in the back of the barrel room that I kept noticing on inventory. It was getting older and older, and nothing was happening with it, and kind of one of those secrets that he didn't really tell anybody about, and then until finally he decided to bottle it. But even when we bottled it, he didn't put a label on it. It wasn't quite there. He was thinking about a label, and Desiderata was in the back of his mind as something that he had wanted to put on a wine eventually, but it had to be a really, really good wine, because Desiderata was so, the poem was relevant to his life, and so it was very important to him. And when we finally got around to wanting to put a label on the bottle, he said, yes, Desiderata, this wine is worthy of the name Desiderata.